Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Feds take weapons, drugs, and other items from a violent detention facility, putting Diddy behind bars. Diddy is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where federal agents recently seized weapons, drugs, and computer gadgets. The Federal Bureau of Prisons led the operation, which was aimed to combat violence affecting the Brooklyn facility. Since September, Diddy has been imprisoned at the MDC. A few months before to his arrival, 2 prisoners were killed. According to James E. Dennehy of the FBI, a number of prisoners at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center allegedly planned a number of separate violent attacks, including the killings of fellow prisoners Uriel White and Edwin Cordero. Safety and order must always come first, even though this federal prison houses dangerous pretrial detainees. A jailed person should not be subjected to needless attacks because they are awaiting possible criminal charges. Diddy was charged with sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. In May 2025, his trial is set to start. Prior to his trial, the music mogul's legal team requested a gag order. Courtney Burgess, a witness who claimed to have witnessed numerous tapes of sexual assaults, was singled out by Diddy's attorneys. The videos don't exist, according to Diddy's lawyers. They argued that the government is genuinely credulating his dramatic claims, which is highly prejudiced, and that these stories have quickly disseminated via the media, giving the mistaken impression that such films exist. The witness and his lawyer have not submitted their statements to judicial verification, despite their eagerness to disseminate unsubstantiated and unregulated claims in the media. This witness, who has never even seen Mr. Combs, says he got the tapes from an unidentified person along with a supposedly authentic memoir of the mother of Mr. Combs's children who passed away, but it has subsequently been deemed to be a hoax. The government is stoking online conspiracy theories and preventing Mr. Combs from receiving a fair trial by handling these absurd allegations as anything other than a pitiful extortion ploy. Diddy's demands for a gag order were met with resistance from the prosecution. As he fights numerous lawsuits, they accused Diddy of attempting to hijack his criminal case. During a jail call with his family to celebrate his 55th birthday, Diddy says he's happy. Even though Diddy is spending his birthday behind bars while he waits for his criminal trial to begin next year, his mood still seems upbeat. Diddy talks on his own for the first time since his arrest in September of this year on federal charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, according to a post Justin Combs posted on his own profile on Monday. To commemorate their father's 55th birthday, the Combs family, which includes King Combs, twins Jesse James and Lila Combs, Quincy Combs, Chance Combs, and toddler Love Combs, sung Diddy happy birthday in the video. In addition to telling his kids that he's happy despite the situation, Diddy also took a moment to say how proud he is of them for remaining strong during his continuing legal battle. He remarked, "I just wanted to say I'm proud of y'all. I'm proud of all of you, but especially of the girls. I appreciate your strength just for being powerful. I also appreciate you being at my side. I think it's vital. I adore you all." Diddy stated that he is happy to spend some time with his family on his birthday, even if it is only for a brief phone conversation, even though the topic of the call is undoubtedly not anything to celebrate. He declared, "I have the world's greatest family. My birthday is today. I'm glad you gave me this call, and I appreciate it. Many thanks. I adore you all." Despite the fact that Diddy seems upbeat during the conference, the most recent wave of growing claims of sexual assault has been making a lot of bad news press. Members of the Combs family have already expressed their disapproval of their father's treatment on social media, including Diddy's mother, who said he was being publicly lynched before Justin's recent statement. A copy of the standard non-disclosure agreement allegedly signed by guests at Diddy's notorious freak-off parties has been obtained, according to a report from TMZ. It reveals that guests were forbidden from disclosing any information about the disgraced bad boy music mogul both during his lifetime and for 20 years after his passing. To silence a witness who claims to have a freak-off tapes, Diddy's lawyers are demanding a gag order. The legal team for Sean Diddy Combs is asking the judge to impose a gag order on a grand jury witness in an effort to quiet him. Diddy's legal team sent a letter to the federal judge on Sunday requesting that the court expedite their earlier request for a gag order. They requested that the judge allow their application immediately, in view of one witness's recent shocking remarks. According to the lawyers, Diddy's right to a fair trial and the integrity of the grand jury proceedings are threatened by a deluge of improper pretrial publicity. Grand jury witness Courtney Burgess, who recently stated in several interviews that he has seen footage of Diddy attacking drunk celebrities, is cited in the letter. He said the tapes included at least 2 minors. Burgess added that he was negotiating a publication agreement with Amazon and that he possesses Kim Porter's unedited memoir. These stories have spread quickly through the media, giving the false impression that such videos exist, and that the government is actually crediting his sensational claims, which is profoundly prejudicial, Diddy's lawyers contend. The government is stoking online conspiracy theories and preventing Mr. Combs from receiving a fair trial by treating these absurd allegations as anything other than a pitiful extortion scheme. The letter also mentions that the federal investigation into Diddy's alleged freak-offs, which has been ongoing for almost a year, don't relate to men at parties or alleged underage victims. Following Burgess's several interviews in recent days, including one with News Nation's Banfield on Thursday, Diddy has demanded an immediate gag order. He said he received 11 flash drives from Kim Porter, Diddy's ex-girlfriend. At least 8 movies of alleged sexual assaults involving 8 famous victims were purportedly found on the drives. According to Burgess, all of the victims were intoxicated or under the influence, and 2 to 3 were kids. The witness and his lawyer have not submitted their statements to judicial verification, despite their eagerness to disseminate unsubstantiated and unregulated claims in the media. This witness, who has never even seen Mr. Combs, says he got the tapes from an unidentified person along with a supposedly authentic memoir of the mother of Mr. Combs's children who passed away, but it has subsequently been deemed to be a hoax. The government is stoking online conspiracy theories and preventing Mr. Combs from receiving a fair trial by handling these absurd allegations as anything other than a pitiful extortion ploy. Diddy's demands for a gag order were met with resistance from the prosecution. As he fights numerous lawsuits, they accused Diddy of attempting to hijack his criminal case.